use the isms socialism and communism, that's also divisive, right? And wrong.
No, because there is socialism. Look at the Democratic Party.
Oh.
Look at the mindset of most black people. They are socialists in their mind, in that they rely on the government to do for them and tell them when and where and how, rather than doing for themselves. As a matter of fact, that's what the Democrats want to do by way of the government, is to control the people by giving them things and thinking for them and providing.
Woke David Pakman, or as I like to call him, David Snake Man, gets confronted by one of the funniest people on the internet, that is Jesse Lee Peterson, of course, and he's wearing like a "You Are a Beta Male" t-shirt, which I found very fitting, as you can see here. But yeah, David Snake Man, comment a snake emoji, by the way, helps boost the video in the algorithm, and let's make fun of David Snake Man, because why the F not? But this is such a good freaking debate, and I'm just gonna stop wasting your time because you want to see this. Let's hit it.
There's no ism. It's either right or wrong, good or evil. You're either on the side of evil or you're on the side of good, and so that we can become one nation under God again. I would unite the country in that way. The first thing I would do.
I love it. So when you say you want to get rid of those,
I love it. Does he really? I don't think so. I think that's another snake lie.
Words.
Yes.
Would you ban the words? Would you make them, would you outlaw the teaching of those words in school? Like schools can't use the word racism? How do you do that?
I definitely wouldn't ban the word.
Did you say, I'm sorry, you said you would or you would not? You would or you would not?
I would not ban the word. You can't ban the word.
Got it.
But I would not allow the schools to teach that to the children and brainwash them.
Got it.
In order to do what we see that they have done to the young folks already.
Got it. So school curriculum could not include the word racism.
That's right, because it doesn't exist.
Right.
It's a brainwashing technique to use to divide. We are Americans. We are America. We are one nation under God.
Yeah.
And those words tend to divide us.
Would you?
Amen. By the way, if you agree, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. It really does help boost this channel in the algorithm. And I love it. I'm already loving this interview so much.
And so you don't want any isms taught in school?
No racism, no sexism, no homophobism, no Allah-U'Abba-ism, no white supremacism, and no anti-Semitism. No ism. It's either right or wrong, good or evil.
I want to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Do you think that our public school system, first of all, should public schools exist? That's a whole nother debate for a whole nother day, for a whole nother video, quite frankly. But do you think that we should not allow schools that are publicly funded to be teaching like critical race theory and all this woke left nonsense? I definitely agree with Jesse Lee Peterson. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because I love to see what you guys have to say. I read all the comments and I respond to a lot of them. So let's get a debate going.
I'm sure you also then would
Oh, and who wants to bet that David Snakeman doesn't agree? Shocker.
Say that when Republicans use the isms socialism and communism, that's also divisive, right? And wrong.
No, because there is socialism. Look at the Democratic Party.
Oh.
Look at the mindset of most black people. They are socialists in their mind, in that they rely on the government to do for them and tell them when and where and how, rather than doing for themselves. As a matter of fact, that's what the Democrats want to do by way of the government, is to control the people by giving them things and thinking for them and providing, rather than providing the folks providing for themselves.
Absolutely. The government gives handouts because they can get the votes and they can control the population's minds much more.
Who is a prominent Democrat who's a socialist?
Communism exists.
Who is a prominent Democrat that's
Bernie Sanders, AOC? What is he talking about?
a communist?
Wow, that's a good one. You know those 4 radical women that, who are those stupid women? The one from New York and Detroit. What? What? Yeah, the Squad. Those are perfect example of communism. I can't think of the name. They're so stupid.
Sure. So they
Cortez, I believe, from New York. That's a nutcase. I don't even understand why anyone would even listen to her.
Right.
Let's more vote for her. But you have the other one out of what? Ilhan Omar and another.
And what communist communist policy have they asked for?
They want to take care of the people.
They want to take care of the people.
Think for the people. They want to give free health care, free everything for the folks. Not only are they evil, it's pure communism.
Jesse, do you know what communism is?
Yes.
What is it?
The people, when someone else wants to control you, it's about controlling other people.
Communism is controlling other people. That's interesting.
Yes.
That's interesting. Okay. You've really said a lot here, and you know, I'm doing the best I can to sort of keep up with all of it. Tell me, when you look at Donald Trump, you've told us all of the things that you think he's done great, except then you said you don't really care about those things like economics and trade and all of that stuff.
I care about them, but that's not my thing. I don't pay a lot of attention to that.
Right. So here's my question. Are you able to identify anything you don't like that Donald Trump has done?
I don't know how much I agree with him on letting the inmates out of the prisons.
Which inmates are those? Which inmates are those? Which inmates are those?
What is so obnoxious, and what is the precise reason why I call David Pakman David Snake Man, is that he's trying so hard to get Jesse Lee Peterson in a gotcha moment. Like, see, you can't answer this question, and he keeps going them one after another after another. So he's just trying to dunk on, you know, leftists love to do this to conservatives. They try to bring up a random fact, or they want the exact specifics, and if they don't know the exact thing right at very second, then they're stupid. And that's what David Snake Man is really trying to do, but I doubt Jesse Lee Peterson will actually fall for it.
There because they sold pot or their crime wasn't bad enough to keep them.
By the way, if you enjoy videos like this, make sure you subscribe.
In prison, some kind of dumb stuff like that.
You don't like that?
I don't know how much I support that because I haven't had time to really look into that. I just feel that if you do the crime, you should do the time, and it doesn't matter what color you are.
Right.
I'm not in total support of that.
And did you,
and one other that might make you feel good on the inside. I don't like the fact that right now there's a position open on the U.S. Supreme Court.
Yes.
I don't like the fact that he is nominating a woman just because it's a woman.
Really?
In America, it should be the best quality.
Amen. There is DEI and identity politics on the conservative side of things, too. I could not agree more. Amen, Jesse Lee Peterson. Women should not be in leadership positions.
Qualified person, and not even say, hey, I'm going to put a woman there, or I'm going to put a man there, I'm going to put a black there, I'm going to put a homosexual there, or anything like that. But I'm going to look and find the best person that's qualified, and that's the person I'm going to put in that position. That is the American way.
So it's sort of identity politics that Trump is playing, in a sense.
On this part, I don't like that. No.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. Certainly,
into the hands of the Democrats when you do that. And you and I know that the Democratic Party is an evil party. It has no godly values at all.
You know what's weird about that, Jesse? You're a man of faith, right? And you're a Christian counselor, and you know all of this stuff.
We also have an entrepreneur academy where we're teaching young men how to start their own businesses, or if they already started, we help them enhance the business. I started a credit union where we loan them the money and they pay it back with small interest. We've been around for 30 years now. Bond, the Brotherhood's organization of a new destiny.
Right,
and
but my question,
rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man, because most males today are beta males.
Right,
we're men, so we're showing them how to overcome being a beta male.
Okay, so I was trying.
Don't you guys just love Jesse Lee Peterson? He is comical, he's funny, he's content gold, and I was very happy to see that they did an interview together, because we just need more people who disagree to talk together, because not only is it good, obviously, for people to converse with those who don't agree with them on everything politically, but it's also great for us because we get to enjoy the content. It's content gold. If you made it to the end of the video, comment an orange heart to help boost in the algorithm, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.